Greetings, everyone. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wife, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Today we will be reviewing, we got 3 reviews. And restaurants and movies are what we do. That's what we love. We will review our lunch at Yard House today. We will then move on, transition smoothly into a review of Godzilla Vs King Kong, which we saw today. And then we will review McDonald's, which was our early dinner. We're not eating very well is what I'm learning here. Okay, so let's start out with Yard House. Yard House is a chain restaurant, would you say?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not McDonald's, it's not Applebee's. They don't have millions.
It's a step above Applebee's.
Right, it is. And they have 2 locations in Sacramento. One in downtown Commons, Doco, as it were, which is right next to Gold One Center. And there's also one in Roseville, which is where we met, my love.
Aww.
We went to the one in downtown Commons today because we went to the movies right after that. And how would you describe their cuisine?
American.
America. Exactly. I would say everything. Pizza, burgers.
It's pizza, it's burgers, it's sandwiches. They have a wee bit of Asian. They have like one sushi roll.
Mm-hmm.
They have a little bit
Did
of...
they really?
Yeah. It's on the appetizer list.
And ambiance decor, I just saw a lot of neon blue. They have a giant bar in the middle of their space. Sports on the television
Lots of
screen.
televisions everywhere.
American sports, professional sports. That's what we like. Us heterosexual, red-blooded American men.
There you go.
That's my say. Staff. I thought our waitress today, her name began with a J.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. But she was very helpful, very good.
Super friendly.
Yes. Food came very quick. Speed of service, I thought, was... although not quick enough for one Lennox Albert Garcia.
If you're dining with a 9-year-old, they might be a wee bit impatient, as ours was.
Yeah. He like a few minutes after we ordered... He's like, when's our food going to be ready? He was asking us. As if we're in the kitchen doing the chef's kiss, Salt Bay, as it were, like preparing his appetizers. Why is he asking? Ask the waitress.
He asked us at least 5 times before the food arrived. When's our food coming? I'm hungry.
Kids, am I right? Okay, so let's get to what we ate. You had the Nashville hot chicken with a side of fries. It's the Nashville hot chicken sandwich has 1,090 calories.
Yeah.
And your side of fries has 360 calories.
Yeah.
So we'll be in the gym after this podcast. It costs $13.95 and it's described from the menu as all white meat. Spicy sweet slaw, aged white cheddar, brioche bun, and it came with a small basket of fries. Not enough fries in my opinion, but how did you like the dish, honey? How did you like the sandwich?
Worth every penny.
What?
The fries were totally enough. I recall you reaching over once or twice to grab one.
Yeah.
And yet I still had enough. The sandwich was so good.
It was good.
It wasn't very hot at all. So if you're looking for spicy, this is not it. But it was so yummy. And I recall as I was eating, some juice and slaw was falling out.
Yeah.
When I finished my sandwich, I used my fork and I scooped up every piece of slaw that fell on my plate and I ate it. It was so good. So I cleaned my plate. It was delicious.
And so for $13.95, you're saying it was worth it?
Yes. I was satisfied. I know. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's $14 for a sandwich.
Okay.
All right.
I'm happy.
I had the grilled Korean beef tacos. They're 340 calories each. I had the 2. It came with 2 tacos, some Spanish rice, and a tiny cup of beans.
A wee cup of beans.
This is like the size cup that they put ranch dressing in. They threw some beans in there. It's described from the website, from the menu, as ribeye, sweet, gochujang, broccoli slaw, sriracha aioli, green onions, and sesame seeds. You had a bite of mine. I had a bite of your chicken.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very good.
Your taco was good as well.
Worth $14? No.
Nah.
It was not. No, I'm saying your sandwich was not worth $14, honey.
Okay, your taco was not, honey.
Okay, so break it down. It was $14 for 2 tacos. So let's say $7. I mean, there were rice and beans, but that rice was very underwhelming. And they cooked it at 9 a.m. and threw it in a tub, and then someone ordered a dish with rice, so they put an ice cream scooper in there and right on the plate. The beans were beans. I'm not into beans.
I'm a lover of beans. Okay.
And how would you describe my beans?
Underwhelming.
Yeah.
And the cup was so small.
Yeah. And it was okay. So it was $14 for 2, and the tacos were small.
They were.
But I gotta say, tacos, excellent.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I enjoyed them immensely. But at $7 a taco, I can't recommend it.
I cannot.
I shall not. I shan't.
I think we need to talk about what our children ordered.
Yes. Well, I just want to say one more thing.
Okay.
My taco, I would say it's a $5 taco.
Yeah.
I mean, most tacos should be under $3
Yeah.
if you think about it. So $14 for 2 small tacos, ice cream scoop, serving of rice and a couple beans in a small cup. I would say not worth it. Okay, what our child's got. Darling daughter Luna Marie, she had what did she order, honey?
Darling daughter, age 12.
Yes.
Vegetarian.
Sure.
She ordered a side of fries
Mm-hmm.
and a slice of chocolate cake from the dessert menu.
Yes.
And we allowed it because
Yes.
we're great parents.
Because we're fabulous at parenting. We got this thing down. Easy peasy. Sure. Fries and cake.
The waitress was like, you want this all at the same time? And I was like, yeah, that's her meal.
Don't call the CPS on us. Don't call the Popo. And her fries were good. I mean, they were fries.
It was a large serving, I must say.
Oh yeah, that's
It's really big.
Yeah. Well, that was just about your time. I mean, it literally came in a basket. It looked like a shopping cart the size of my fist. Your fries, and I would think for $14 you would get way more fries. And then I didn't have her chocolate cake, but you did.
I had 2 bites of the chocolate. Oh, first of all, she was ecstatic about this. The chocolate cake came with a side of a strawberry.
Okay.
And it came with a cup of like cream.
Okay, I saw the whipped cream.
No, it wasn't whipped cream. It was like a syrupy cream, like chocolatey, vanilla-y cream. Mm-hmm. So she poured it over the entire slice of cake. Ooh,
a chocolatey.
It was like a.
There was white cream on there, right?
That's the cream. It wasn't.
But it was chocolatey.
Yeah. There was like a. Wow. Yeah, it was like a white, thick cream with like a
viscous, congealed nature. Well, how would you?
So she poured it over the entire cake.
Yes,
it was very rich.
And how would you rate it from 1 to 10? The chocolate cake.
9.
Okay.
I'm taking 1 off for the richness.
Wow.
It was really good. She ate the entire thing. She gave her brother 1 bite. She gave me 2 bites. Mm-hmm. But only because she could not finish the entire thing because it was so rich.
Yeah.
But she kept talking about how good it was. She was very happy.
I didn't take a bite because I was in the savory mode. I don't like to mix my savory with the sweet. Okay, so the chocolate cake a 9. Wow. And it was, I mean,
she was happy, so I can't go lower than a 9, honey.
Okay, and I'm looking at the chocolate fudge cake on their menu / website, and it's described as a 3-layer dark chocolate, fudge frosting, chocolate chips, marbled chocolate sauce. Do you want the calorie count? Are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? It's 890 calories.
Okay.
And the price was it cost $9.25. So you're saying Well, I will ask you, was it worth it for $9.25 for a pizza?
Sure.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, she got that and fries, so whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, listeners.
Yes.
I feed her vegetables. I feed her well every night of the week.
That's Monday to Friday.
Today is a Saturday. We let her go wild.
The weekends we go crazy. We get off track. Lennox Albert, darling son.
Age 9.
Did you have to think about it for a second?
No.
He ordered from the kids menu, and well, if I can quote Lennox at Yard House today, I want pizza and fries. So we ordered kids pizza and I guess a kid's serving of fries.
The pizza comes with a side of fries, which is very small.
Wow, that's carbs on carbs on carbs, yo.
It's very small compared to what Luna got.
Right. And so just a little insights into being a stepdad, a parent, and out here raising these kids. Twice I asked him for a slice of pizza because I knew he wasn't going to finish. And both times, like halfway into his first slice of pizza, he denied me both times. No, I'm going to finish this. No, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish this. And I was like, all right. And then what happened? He didn't even finish the first slice of pizza.
No, he did eat one slice.
No, but there was crust.
Oh.
He didn't eat the crust from that first slice.
I ate the rest of the crust of one slice.
Jeez.
So you ate 3 slices of his personal size pizza.
You know, you talk about dad bod. What about kid bod who doesn't eat in his entire pizza bod, and then it goes to my dad bod?
Dad bod has to be attributed to the leftover food the kid does not finish.
It is. We should have got him a side of fries and called it a day.
Well, next time we will.
Right. So I had my overpriced Korean beef tacos, and then I had 3/4 of his. Well, it was a personal pan pizza. It wasn't a huge pizza, but I was full. I was full. But how you had a piece of the pizza? It tasted like a frozen DiGiorno. Yeah. Which, no hate, no slander. Yeah. DiGiorno's good. Yeah. But when I go to a restaurant, I'm not expecting a frozen DiGiorno flavor pizza. Right. I'd say it was fine. It was fine. It was perfectly serviceable. But it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. And I mean, I ate it again, dad bod, because child bod won't finish pizza bod, even though he proclaims that he will eat the entire
I'm gonna finish this
dish bod.
Okay.
And then I also had 2 Michelob Ultras at $5 each. We spent like $80.
Listen,
with tip, yes.
The rest of us had water. Okay.
Okay. So, 1 to 10, Yard House, how would you rate it?
6.5.
That's it. Wow, we're right on. I absolutely agree. 6.5. It's good. It's not great. It won't knock your socks off. Our kids were satisfied. And you know what? The pricing. Right. Like, I looked at their menu and, because I wanted lobster pasta something or other.
So did I. Yeah. But it was like $25.
Yeah.
I totally wanted that too, honey.
Yeah. And I mean, it is a step above Applebee's, but I'm not out here at Ruth Chris. This ain't no Morton Steakhouse.
I had fried chicken sandwich, yes. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about this later with our dinner at McDonald's, okay?
Yes.
And you will realize the price difference, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
Let's move on to the movie, though.
Okay. That almost spilled right there.
No, it didn't.
Okay, it's empty. No, this one almost.
No.
Okay. Behind the
Edit.
scenes. No. Okay, so yeah, I'd give it a 6.5. Oh, and they had, speaking of the menu, they have dishes in like $30 range, $40 range, ribeye, and I think it was a surf and turf ribeye and shrimp. But
whatever.
I don't get it. It's cool ambiance, but it's not.
Our kids only want fries,
right?
And we only want like the appetizers,
right.
sandwiches.
We're just hanging out for an hour before we go see the movie.
We're simple folk.
Yes.
Okay.
And speaking of the movie, we saw Godzilla vs King Kong.
And
yes,
we bought our tickets like a month ago because we're so excited for the theater to open because we are a movie theater going family.
Absolutely. And how did you like Godzilla vs Kong? To me, it was a little loud. But how are you doing, honey?
It was loud, but I'm glad it was loud because, listen, the lady behind us during the previews was so loud.
This lady was laughing at like the Maria Menounos little promos, like stupid jokes.
And in between every preview, there was a group of young men who were so noisy.
Yes.
And I was a little bit worried.
Yeah, they were going to get rowdy.
Yeah,
they were going to be annoying and talking.
If you're watching A Silent Place with these men, child's boys.
A Quiet Place.
What did I say?
A Silent Place. That's the sequel. A Silent Place.
Okay.
No, that's a knockoff porn parody. A Silent Place. I put it in a silent place.
Luckily, Godzilla Vs King Kong was very loud. So anybody...
What? Are you saying it was loud? I'm deaf from the movie today because it was so loud. Oh, and we saw it on XD, which...
Whatever that means. I felt no shaking. I felt no noise.
It was
smells.
Allegedly
whatever.
A better sound and slightly bigger screen for XD.
We're not doing that again, okay?
Yeah, it was an upcharge of $1 or $2.
Whatever.
And when we bought the tickets at the box office a month ago, the employee, she made an X with her hand.
She was very enthusiastic.
Yeah, she was the kind of person you want at the movie box office. So we saw Godzilla vs. Kong. What's your initial take, your initial reaction? What's your hot take there, honey? What's your opinion?
Okay. Stop. About every 4 minutes, about every 4 to 5 minutes, I was like, wait, what's happening? Why? What's going on? Why do they need to do that?
Yeah.
How is this happening? Why? Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, we are there for Godzilla versus Kong fights. So they should make the plot as simple as possible.
There was too much plot.
There was way too much plot, way too much story, and it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. It was stupid. They're trying to get energy. Millie Bobby Brown's going to the center of the earth. No, she went to Hong Kong, and Alex Skarsgård went to the center of the earth.
There's 2 parts of the movie. There's the part of the human characters who went with Kong.
Yeah.
And there's the part of these, like, 3 human characters who are following, like,
Are you talking about Millie Bobby Brown or Skarsgård?
Millie and her high school co-star.
And then the podcaster.
And the guy, the podcaster.
Somehow they got caught up in... I don't even want to explain it because I don't understand it. That somehow they went to Hong Kong where Mech Godzilla is, and they... so stupid.
Listen,
so stupid.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Spoilers to come.
Yes.
Millie Bobby Brown, her high school mate, and the older guy who worked there.
Yeah.
Every step of the way, they got past security. Easily, they got into every, like, secured spot.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
What? And then, like, humor, every step of the way, they're inserting jokes, which I did not appreciate.
So, just a ridiculous premise. Again, we are there for the fights. Why are you complicating? And I realize they have to stretch this out to nearly 2 hours, but could they do 90 minutes of Godzilla and Kong punching each other?
I have to say, every second that was the monsters fighting, I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the punching, the breaking of buildings,
the kicking,
the
pulling of hair.
Although I have to say, Godzilla could have beat Kong early on in the movie, but of course they didn't have that happen. They had to have it happen longer. They had to make a 2-hour longer movie.
They can beat each other easily. It's a ridiculous premise. I don't know. I thought it was just beyond stupid. Like, the plot is just so stupid. How did they come up with this? Well, okay. Here are some of my notes, okay? Kong is a puncher. Little Godzilla slaps around like a little girl. He has the neon blue laser from his mouth.
He never used it. Okay.
He never used it, but Kong, like, dodged it or was behind a building or...
Fake.
Or had Captain America's shield.
Fake.
Okay. What about when Kong, they were transporting him... The story is so stupid. I don't even want to repeat it because it's so stupid. Trying to to tell the plot points, but they get him on this ship, and okay, this might be a little bit too much, but why don't they? Where's Kong pooping? He's eating. Can you imagine the size of those things?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
On the boat, his poop was pushed into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about on Kong Island? Does it amass somewhere? Do they have a dump somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I just wish. Again, I don't want that in the movie, but I was just thinking that in my head. Okay, so the cast: Kyle Chandler,
okay.
Rebecca Hall. You expect better.
I don't care about any of the humans.
Yeah.
Okay, why does anybody care about King Kong? Why is anybody a King Kong whisperer? Why is anybody getting emotional about Kong's feelings?
I don't know. At least Kong is quote unquote more human than Godzilla.
Sure.
He's relatable. He has feelings.
Okay, and who cares? To what end? How does this serve you? How does this benefit your life?
He's all up in his fields because you have to cast human actors, honey. You can't have two CGI monsters knocking the crap out of each other for 2 hours. Or could you? But again, Rebecca Hall, Kyle Chandler, Millie Bobby Brown, they're slumming it. They're counting the paycheck. They're waiting on the direct deposit.
Okay. Yes. I want to say something about Millie Bobby Brown, the young boy who was he from Hunt of the Wilder People?
Millie Bobby Brown's friend?
Yeah, I recognize him. I think he's from Hunt of the Wilder People.
He was very large.
Hunt of the Wilder something.
I don't know.
And then the older man who was the whatever.
Podcaster.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we stop doing movies that have these same comic relief moments?
Yeah.
They say the same things. Like, I don't understand women. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the same tropes, the same beats, the same paces. Again, it's a template. They know they're going to make $1 billion.
The three of them were purely comic relief, and I could not care less.
The podcaster guy reminded me of the security guard in Get Out. Just kind of the same kind of goofy comic relief. The Hispanic guy in Ant-Man also just kind of wacky, kind of providing some some zest.
why are they always Hispanic or black?
Well, that's talk to who directed this? Warner Brothers. Talk to HBO Max, okay?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. So you have good actors, just slumming it, sleeping their way to the middle. Really a turn off.
There are so many unbelievable moments. Like I said, every minute I was like, how does Alexander Skarsgård know how to fly this super advanced aircraft carrier?
Right.
How could Alexander Skarsgård get off King Kong when he's beating his heart when he's dying? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he sets a bomb on his chest and then he runs away from the bomb in enough time to where the bomb goes off and wakes Kong. Again, if you describe this plot out loud, people will think you're a crazy person, like you're a homeless person on I Street, downtown Sacramento. But it's so stupid. One note about Skarsgård. To me, he came off as like Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park. Just kind of he's a skinnier Chris Pratt. Just kind of the sort of lead. Sort of everyday white man. Cute white boy. Right.
Yeah, totally.
I thought Godzilla, he was just ugly. Kong is ugly, but he's appealing. Like he has
Kong was ugly, but then I was like, why does this woman and her deaf child care about this ugly thing? He's so disgusting. He was throwing up
But he has a
meat.
soft side to him, Kong.
I guess.
Godzilla is just nasty, zero character traits unique. Listen, Kong isn't going to be an Instagram model tomorrow, but I think he's got more going for him than Godzilla, who just has a neon tail fins and maybe a neon dink. What about Godzilla versus Kong? How did they decide who? Well, I mean, on the marquee? Why isn't it King Kong versus Godzilla? I guess Godzilla has had more box office success recently. Titan. A few, I don't know if you noticed, but a few actors, because Titan is the name for these monsters.
Yeah.
So there's Titans over there. I noticed a few actors didn't pronounce the second T, so Titan. And that's just a pet peeve of mine recently. Like when people who say mountain.
We do this in our daily home life.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
We have children.
Mm-hmm. We have Peyton is a niece.
We have a niece named Peyton.
Right.
But our daughter says Peyton. And then, so we've come to like comically pronounce things like that. Like,
why you play a hatin'? Yeah. Well, I just think if you're a professional actor in a $1 billion movie, you should say Titan. Not Titan. A few actors said Titan. Okay, it's not Bill Clinton. It's Bill Clinton. That's just my. You asked the question: Is it possible to make a good Godzilla Kong movie?
Yes, this is a thought I was having during watching this movie, and I think no, because the premise itself is so ridiculous.
Right.
You have two monsters fighting.
Right. The
best part of the movie, honestly, was them fighting. I enjoyed the smashing, the crashing, the punching. I loved it. Okay, that was the best part.
To me, even that got old. And you talk about destroying cities. They're in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of Hong Kong residents are dying.
I kept thinking that. I kept thinking how many people have died here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Never addressed. Not a thought given.
The premise itself, two Titan monsters fighting, it's just ridiculous, okay? Yeah. So you're not going to have a good movie.
It's stupid.
So take from it what you can. It's entertaining, whatever.
It's a terrible movie. And one more note, King Kong is thick, okay?
Okay.
THICC. 1 to 10, how would you rate Kong versus Godzilla versus Kong? Sorry. How would you rate the movie?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going with a 6.
Oh,
I'm going with a 6 because
yes,
I was so happy to be back in the theater.
Yeah.
We were in reclining seats. I was with my children. I was with my husband.
It was nice.
We had popcorn, the big screen. It was so loud. It hurt my ears. It was really fun. I had a fun time.
It was cool.
I loved it. I was so happy to be there.
It was cool to be out. Speaking of popcorn, I got the large popcorn. I did not need the large popcorn after eating 75% of Lennox Garcia's pizza and my dish and 2 beers. But just a side note here. If you get the large popcorn, don't get do not let me get the large popcorn.
Okay.
Next time, force me. Hold me down like King Kong with chains and make me get the small popcorn. Because with the large popcorn, yeah, you can, and they have one of those little stations where you can press the button, and you can go crazy with the butter flavoring, the butter liquid. But in the end, you can only get the top portion. And so what I found is that 2/3, 75% of the popcorn didn't have the butter on it, which is key. The butter is so good. And the movie hadn't started, and I was like, well, I could go back to the butter station, but I'm lazy. I'm in a recliner. So next time, make me get the small popcorn.
Yes, sir.
Then we finished off our. By the way, we're at over 30 minutes right now.
Oh my god, you guys!
We finished off our majestic evening. We went to McDonald's because we knew we were gonna come home and have a few pops, sodies. What is this? Bud Light seltzers. So we didn't want to drive. So if we were gonna get something, let's get something now. We went to McDonald's. Okay. You got the Nashville hot chicken. Wait,
I just
that was at Yard House. I'm sorry.
Okay,
sorry. Yes.
It's easy to be confused because I want to point out for lunch and for dinner, I got a fried, hot, spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
1 from McDonald's dinner.
You're very close.
1 from Yard House for lunch.
Yes.
Okay.
You got the spicy crispy chicken sandwich, which is a new sandwich at McDonald's. It's 530 calories. It's described from the McDonald's website. With our new spicy pepper sauce, topping the new Southern style fried chicken on a toasted potato roll, this sandwich was made for those who like it crispy, juicy, tender, and hot.
I do.
And again, it has 530 calories. It's the chicken patty. It's got a couple pickles on there. It's got some sauce, and it's on a decent potato roll. It says it looked brioche to me. How would you rate it, honey? 530 calories.
Worth every calorie.
I think it was more than $4, but less than $5.
It was delicious.
1 to 10?
9.
What?
Okay.
You didn't give me a bite of it.
Oh, yeah. So
Did
9.
You?
No, I did not. I ate the entire thing. Okay.
Well, I forgot to ask. I got the deluxe crispy chicken sandwich. 530 calories with large fries, 490 calories. Let's not talk about that. And I got a red icy, which was about 170 calories. But we're back on track tomorrow. This is described as get a little extra with toppings. Go deluxe with shredded lettuce. By the way, the lettuce is the same lettuce they put in on their Big Mac. It's just a generic iceberg shredded lettuce. Go deluxe with shredded lettuce, Roma tomatoes, and mayo to take crispy, juicy, and tender to the next level. The deluxe crispy chicken sandwich has 530 calories. It was okay. It's not offensive. It didn't blow me away. It didn't knock my socks off. It was a fine chicken sandwich. 1 to 10. What did you give yours? A 9.
I forget.
Oh, Lord. I think it was a 9.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a 6. No, Yard House was
9.
I'm getting confused. You gave it a 9.
Yeah.
My deluxe crispy chicken sandwich, I would give it a solid 5, maybe a 6. So 5.5.
Shoot.
Yeah. Not great, but not offensive. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to add, use the app, people. Okay. Don't go up to the drive-thru not knowing anything and sit there. Can I get a? That drives the employees crazy. They don't want to hear your nonsense.
This is from a man who worked in the McDonald's drive-thru 20 years ago. Okay.
Oh yeah.
30 years ago.
I worked at McDonald's in Poway, California when I was 16, which is a suburb of San Diego, California. And yeah, the McDonald's employees hate you. We hate you. We've always hated you. We hate our jobs. We hate our lives.
They don't want to talk to you.
Right. Use the app. Punch in what you want on your phone. Then we did the curbside, and I saved $3 by using the app. They got deals in there, and they bring it to you a tray. They bring our food to us on a tray, like they're fancy waiters and we're in a fancy party. But yeah, use the app, people. It eliminates errors, and it's what the employees want. They want to get an order on a computer screen. They don't want to talk to you and ask you about what kind of fries and what drink. Just use the app. You'll save money. You'll save time. Do curbside. You sit your I sat my fat ass there for a couple minutes, and it came out very quickly. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was it. Yard House.
King versus
movie,
Kong.
Kong versus movie.
Yeah.
So about Millie Bobby Brown, and I wonder if this is like a thing. She tied her hair up in a bun.
Yeah.
And is that a thing for women in action movies? Because there's a lot of punching and pulling.
No,
and
honestly,
jumping.
that's a thing for real life women. I noticed that. Like, that was a thing that us real life girls do. Mm-hmm. It didn't look like a bun that pretty put together women do in films. It was real. It was real life. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's fine. But Millie Bobby Brown, hair in a bun, she looks like Stranger Things, who is shaved head. So all I kept thinking was Stranger Things. What's her character's name? 7, 6, 11, 8? 11.
Okay, that's not her fault. Okay. She's still young. She still has a career ahead of her. Who knows what she's going to do with her life?
Her agent should be on the phone saying, let Millie's hair down because she needs to differentiate herself from that stupid character on Stranger Things. That's just my opinion. All right. Yard House. Godzilla vs King Kong and McDonald's. And 36 minutes later, although I'll cut out a little
Jesus
here and there. Well, I don't know if we need to take the
Put
words
that
in
in.
vain, honey.
Put that in.
Okay, well, let me get to my outro here. Thanks for listening, people. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decision. Do what's best for your family. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. I hope you have a good day.
I'm still a good person.
Today and tomorrow.
I'm still a good person.
And I'm still a good person.